Hey, how are you? I'm hanging out here. What's up, Sally? Good to see you. It's easy to be green. Nice to see you on here as well. We're kind of hanging out in the front yard. We're going to be hanging out just on the front ponds. We're going to wander around, look under some trees, look for some critters. We were on with Patreon just a little while ago, and I was able to see a basilisk kind of doing some interesting behavior. But in the meantime, let's flip it and show you guys what's happening. Let's say hello to the radiateds and one of the Chinese box turtles. We threw out some food, some extras that we had. Kate made some chicken soup. She's not feeling well, so she made chicken soup, and we got some carrots. And not that watermelon is part of the chicken soup, but you know, some of this was for tonight's dinner. So we are just sharing some of the extras with these animals. So that's what we're doing, man. So we got some beautiful radiated tortoises hanging out and eating and having a little melon and lettuce. And of course, beta carotenes are really good. Vitamin A, good for tortoises as well. We had a fun day here at the camp. We had Chris Leone and Casey Leone from Garden City. That's a town in Long Island. I meant Garden State Turtle and Tortoise, and they were hanging out, as well as Tanner Serpa and his friend Nate. And Dead Snake Greg came on over to hang out today. So watch out for those videos on their channels and mine. It was a lot of fun to have them here. Chris and Casey have never been to my home, so it was awesome to show them around and share some turtle love for some really awesome turtle people. Look at this. Let's see, just sniffing around. So I also threw some food out for some of the kids over here as well. We got, of course, our fluker food. Let's go ahead and just make everyone happy. Oh, look, here's the Japanese wood turtle. Here's a Japanese wood turtle. Let's put some food in here and see if we can get him to come up. He likes to hide under the rocks. He was hanging out earlier, and I think he's a really cool turtle. See him? I like this turtle, Moremi's japonica, Japanese wood turtle, and we have a hybrid baby between him and a Reeves turtle, which is really, really cool. But this guy, at the moment, is just kind of nibbling. And we also, good old Greg Bashir, brought us some new pink belly side necks that are hanging out of here. So I'm happy to have them. I don't know, we threw them in here. We'll see if they come out. There is a little cooter in there. Watch this. Let's see if we could zoom in and see that little Florida red belly just kind of hiding right here. He's very shy. I don't know if he'll come out, but let's hope so. We'll throw some food in there for him. Of course, we have the painted river terrapins floating around as well. Where the heck did they go? Holy smokes. I don't know. This guy's awesome, though. Love the Japanese wood turtle. Such a cool turtle. And like I said, critters are starting to stir. Let's get some more food, shall we? Chinese boxies. Let's see, where was that pink belly, or rather the cooter was in there. So there we go. We'll get him out. I like to throw the food kind of back in there. A lot of the turtles like to hide, so I kind of spread the food out and make sure they can get some. So it's a really good idea to do that. If you have your turtles in a large kind of naturalistic enclosure like this, where they're basically living wild in my front yard. Although I do have them contained because we don't want them getting into the Florida landscape. But yeah, the side necks in the grow out tank ready to go. Not yet, Pinkosaurus. I'm actually going to wait until they're a little bit bigger. I want to make sure they're totally safe. I need them to be bigger because if it gets really cold, I'm going to have to pull those guys out of this pond. And we're going to have to, keep them alive if we have a cold snap. Do we have a new member? Let's see. Hi, Linda. Thank you for being here. And Pinkosaurus Rex, thanks for getting her on. Really appreciate it. There, the Badiger. These guys were kind of hanging about, but they smelled the food, and now they're on it. These are going to be some very big turtles. So right now, as you can see, they're still juveniles, but they are going to be about 100 pounds if they are a female. Females get about 100 pounds. Yeah, thanks. I'm psyched to hear from you, Linda. Glad you could become a member. Shout out to Pinkosaurus Rex for always throwing those memberships out. We like that, and we appreciate it. We really want to build this up. We want people to be here You know, these lives are basically for the hardcore reptile nerds. We are totally all about education and having a fun time with each other here. We have a nice community. So you guys can ask questions. I'll answer questions. But right now, I'm just kind of showing you, you're kind of just hanging with me. This is my favorite time of day to view my animals. So it's awesome, you know. It's cooled off. The animals are active. And I like to explore in my front yard, if you can believe it. There's so many little nooks and crannies. You never know what we'll find or what other animals are going to be milling about. We've got a third tortoise here now. That's cool. What's up, Blue Diva? We are definitely chilling. Look at that creature on a bicycle nonetheless. I like it. There's our Sophia riding her bike. I love to see the kids on the bicycles, you know, keeping them healthy, getting them outside. That's important. And that's why I love being outside myself. I am Generation X. I love being outside, getting involved and seeing what kind of interesting things we can find besides spider webs that I'm crawling through right now. But look at this, so cool, right? Beautiful habitat, nice oxygenated water flowing down. Up, there's another batagur over there hiding under that stump. But I just felt like getting really up close and personal in here, because the closer we get and the things we look, when we look in all these little nooks and crannies, you may see something. Let me see, I thought I saw a question from Ben Bonnet. You found my channel while stationed in South Korea during COVID. Oh, thank you. You're saying I'm awesome. Thank you so much. No, Ben, I'm glad. It sounds like you are one of our service members if you're stationed in South Korea. Thanks for being a defender of this country and for giving of yourself. I really appreciate it. And man, I hope you're having fun in South Korea. I hope you can get out there on your R&R time and maybe find some reptiles that live in South Korea. And just as a little kind of nugget here, I'll be going to Iguana Fest at Thai Park's place at Iguana Land. I'm bad right now. I forgot the date of Iguana Fest. So you guys are going to have to look it up. I will be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to raise money for iguana conservation. The reason you reminded me that, dude, is because good old Thai Park is Korean. He's from South Korea, and he always spent time looking for reptiles out in the countryside of Korea. So very cool, man. Ben, thanks for being a member. Glad to have you, and appreciate each and every one of you that join up to become a member. Let's go back and see what else we've got going on. I did see one of the very, very big spotted turtles, the Indian spotteds, poking his head out. He's under this, he or she, I don't know which sex it was, but they're under this big slab, and I got them from our friend Maurice Rodriguez a few weeks ago when I was up in New Jersey. Hi, what's going on, guys? They're just kind of enjoying the buffet, these Chinese box turtles. So they're doing their thing, and we're still kind of just, you never know, like I said, we're just going to wander around and see what we can find. Oh, look at this, guys, a giant cane toad. Look at this. Holy smokes. Let's get the, oh my God, that is a massive cane toad. Holy smokes, these are non-native, these big, big cane toads. Oh my gosh, you guys see it? I'm going to try and grab it for you. Oh my gosh, this guy is enormous. Let me see. Oh, I got him. You got to be fast. Look at that. Holy smokes. Look at the size of this cane toad. Woo. Non-native. Oh, he's peeing all over me. Non-native, and these guys can be dangerous to our dogs and cats because they do have these poison glands right here. Okay? And if you were to bite on them, I'll show you what happens if they were to squeeze them. You see that? That popping out is a toxin that they secrete. But this guy, listen, he might talk to us. These guys are voracious. This is a massive one. And holy smokes, people. Now, normally I euthanize these guys, but I'm not going to do that. He's not hurting anybody. I am going to take him out. Let's put him over here. Tanner asked me for one, but I don't know the legalities of shipping. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Are you guys there? Let me know if you're all still there. I can't move too far away from the house because we're on the house Wi-Fi, not the extender. The house Wi-Fi works better when I'm here in the front ponds. But I can't go too far that way. But I didn't want to just let that toad go. Why don't we come back over here and see what other animals we'll find? That was a total shocker that we saw that big cane toad, huh? What do you guys think? Pretty nuts. All right, guys, we're good to go. We're going, we're moving. So there are turtles everywhere. There are non-native animals everywhere. Looks like some of the box turtles have been using this root ball as a place to hide. And that's why I throw it there. You know, I just kind of like looking. You never know. We might find a baby turtle or something. It happens. Look at this, guys. We are really getting into the nooks and crannies of our front habitat here. Aquascape ecosystem. Look at this. Moss growing here. Ferns. It's really, really cool. I don't want this here. I can just do a little yard work too. Plucking. There's another form where a turtle must have been kind of hanging out. So that's neat. And we're going to wander over to what we lovingly refer to as Sophia's pond, because this is Soph's room and here's her pond. So here we are. All right, we've got some turtles to feed over here. So we'll do it. Just open it up. More of these Indian spotteds. Oh, look, here's the smaller Indian spotted. Look at that. We have a real small one. That's beautiful, huh? And we may be getting some more young ones like this. I love these turtles. Kind of fun. They're hardy. They're beautiful. Is that incredible? Look at that. Now, as they grow, they will lose these spots, as do most turtles. They lose coloration as they get older and older. But I don't want him to miss out on any food. So there he goes. There he goes. Sorry to scare you, buddy. You'll get to know me. You'll get to know me. So we've got another one, just to size up. These two here. But we have those two from Maurice that are huge. We also have pink belly side necks right there. And earlier, I was watching a brown basilisk with my friends from Patreon who lives over here. He was running down and eating stuff that was flowing into the vault. Oh, there he is, guys. Look. Look at this brown basilisk. Here we go. Zooming in. Look at that brown basilisk. He's posing for you. That is an invasive species. That's the Jesus lizard. There we go. They run on water. But here is another example of a non-native species that's established here. And basically, guys, these, just like the cane toad, these were animals that came, they're not native. And cane toads were introduced on purpose to battle beetles and such. But these guys are here primarily because of the pet trade. They were an inexpensive pet. And a lot of the importers brought them in great numbers from Central America, and now they're established. And to be honest, they've only been popping up here in my yard for the last 7 to 10 years. Prior to that, I never saw them this far north, but they are making their way to disturbed habitats. These guys are going to be eating insects, other small lizards, and basically that's what they do. So there they are. That is a brown basilisk, just kind of hanging out. And the males will get a very large, crest on their head and their backs. So I wonder what this guy's gonna do. He looks like he's checking things out. That's pretty awesome, though, that we're running into these animals live right here. What's up, Ansel Exotics? How you doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the live. Just chilling, enjoying ourselves with this front yard and these beautiful aquascape ecosystems that these animals are thriving in. But you see, we have fencing up, okay? So they cannot escape, but lizards, of course, can climb the fencing. Beautiful turtle here. That is a beauty. Loving it. Awesome. Everyone's doing well and healthy, and that's what I like to see. So it's a very cool scene. Let's put the lid back on this, shall we? Got a lot of Fluker food, man. Thanks to Fluker for supporting the channel, keeping my animals well fed. Okay, so what are we looking at here? I'm just trying to see if there's anything interesting happening, and I'm sure there is. We got Chinese box turtles making their way back to some of their overnight hangouts. And what's over here? Well, let's see. No, just a brown and all. Nope, nothing going on, but these guys are all eating, so that's cool. So psyched. And now we've got 5 tortoises up here. Look at that. Well, the squeak-a-two, the caiman eggs are still incubating. We'll see what happens. I'm going to incubate until they smell. That's what I'm going to do. So here's hoping, friends. Let's wander over here a little bit. All right. There's a Leo, and he's playing video games. And let's see. Some of the Chinese box turtles dug out underneath this bromeliad, and they've been kind of hanging out there. And I thought I saw something, but I did not. Like I said, I don't know how far over here I can go. I don't want to lose you guys. But we got this stream looking really good. And look at this place. I mean, this is nuts, man. This is the front ecosystem, and there's just so much happening here. So if you ever hear me say I'm bored, kick me in the head. There's no reason to be bored in this yard. I love it here. Very thankful for everyone that watches the channel, comes over, hangs out, builds for me. We really have been lucky and fortunate on this channel to partner with so many cool people that have created these amazing habitats. So really psyched. What's up, Brandon Gramling? I'm doing good. Thanks for being a Patreon supporter. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Anna Marie. I appreciate that as well. And I don't take them for granted. This is certainly an honor to have and to be the caretaker of all these animals. And I really appreciate it. So that's what I just wanted to say to you. All right, we're going to wander. We're going to wrap this thing up here. We're going to close her down and just kind of hang out and see our cleanup crew. Yeah, if you're talking about the Dumerel's monitors, I have seen them. They're beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So check it out. That is awesome, seeing these 5 tortoises enjoy some food. But I don't know. I think that's it, friends. I think we have seen all that the front ponds are going to give us today. So very, very cool. Ben, not yet. Not all of them. I don't know what video. I just do the videos. I don't know what one was uploaded. I'll go check though. There's our painted terrapin, the Batagur borneensis. And yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you all so much for joining me on these lives and being members of the channel. We really appreciate it. And we're looking forward to some more fun content here from Kamp Kenan and abroad. And you'll have some videos coming up with our friends from Garden State Turtle and Tortoise, Tanner. So keep an eye on the channel. I got to go upload the footage right now. Thank you, Ben. Be safe out there in South Korea. It's a wild world we're living in. Everyone else be safe as well. And I'll see you guys again. Thank you, Chelonian Estate. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. So long. Bye, guys.